Well, have you been growing anything over these last few months of lockdown? Many people seem to have got into gardening, doing a little patch or maybe simply a pot on the windowsill. Whatever our situation, we can grow something, even if it's just the tiniest of houseplants. Growing is part of life. Growing as plants, growing as people. And back in February in Trinity, a long time ago, a different world, we had an all-age service where we planted chili seeds, tiny, tiny seeds. And everyone took them home, and I really don't know how the chili plants are doing. I do know that Harry's chili plant is a lot larger and more prolific than the one I will show you. But we're not doing too badly. Here it is. I'll bring it a little bit closer. It's a reasonable height. It's a little bit floppy. And there's no sign of flowers yet, but we live in hope. Well, we're still encouraging children to sow seeds and grow plants. We did that earlier in the lockdown. And this weekend we've been giving out bags for the Cause End Fun Day, the Eco Fun Day. And within that is a packet of seeds, just a few bean seeds, because it's still not too late to plant a bean and let it grow, and perhaps producing a few beans at the end of the season in September or so. So they're going out, and I have a few. There's one. I'm going to just show the camera. I don't know if you can see that camera. It's pretty tiny and it's pretty hard. But I did plant a few earlier, and here's one. Woo. To be very, very careful with some of its roots. I don't know how far close I can get, but there you are. Here we come. You might just see the roots going there. Things grow. And growing is exciting. So I'll get those back in moisture very soon. And I'll grow them on. Growing. Jesus seemed to be fascinated in things that grew. He told many stories, many parables that spoke about seeds growing. A way of challenging us to grow as human beings. Not to grow physically higher, but to grow in love and joy, peace and patience, and all those fruit of the Holy Spirit. And over the summer we're going to be hearing some of the stories of Jesus, the parables. And we start with one of the greatest, one of the first to be told, the parable of the sower. And we hear how Jesus didn't use a pulpit when he told this story, or a chair. He ended up in a boat so that he could speak to the crowd. And Muriel's going to read this to us. So let's hear Jesus speaking to us now.
At about that same time, Jesus left the house and sat on the beach. In no time at all, a crowd gathered along the shoreline, forcing him to get into a boat. Using the boat as a pulpit, he addressed his congregation, telling stories. What do you make of this? A farmer planted seed. As he scattered the seed, some of it fell on the road, and the birds ate it. Some fell in the gravel. It sprouted quickly, but didn't put down roots. So when the sun came up, it withered just as quickly. Some fell in the weeds. As it came up, it was strangled by the weeds. Some fell on good earth and produced a harvest beyond his wildest dreams. Are you listening to this? Really listening?
So let's all grow let's really, really listen to Jesus and grow in his way of loving and caring and making peace.